Hey YouTube, how you doing? Yes, you're reading the title correctly, and it's pretty crazy to think about. This is a project I've been working on for a really, really long time, and without further ado, rather than talking about it, let me show you. That's right, a $10,000 LAN in partnership with Lethamyr. It feels so good to say it. I've been wanting to make this public for so long. This has been a project I've been working on for years. But before I kind of gush over it, let me take a step back, tell you a little bit of backstory, and then we'll get into the actual details and all that kind of stuff. So what exactly is the Apex? How did it come to be? What is the purpose of this? As you guys know, a long time ago, I used to run the Brawl, which was a tournament series that emphasized listening to player comms and seeing teams not on their regular rosters, like players playing with different players. Personality driven, allowing these people to give us funny moments. If you guys don't remember the Ronicky conspiracy theory moment in Rocket League, that is from the Brawl. I got to do it in partnership with ESPN. Super cool. The thing is, if I was going to do another tournament, because it is a lot of work, and I can't even begin to tell you guys how much work goes into this stuff, I wanted to do it in a way that hadn't been done before for myself, which is, in this case, actually doing an in-person event. Running a LAN is such a financial headache as well as a logistical nightmare that in order for me to do this, while yes, I was capable of doing it on my own, I feel like having someone else that understood the content side of things, well respected in the community, brings a unique take on things, who is also someone I consider a longtime friend in Lethamyr. I figured it was a no-brainer with me having the operations, logistics, and business side of the industry and him being what is arguably one of the biggest content creators in Rocket League. Us coming together to put on an event, I think, was a really good idea. I've done the Brawl. He did his Euro Cup thing, which I also helped with. So this felt like almost as if it was supposed to happen a long time ago, and we just didn't really line up on things. So I've been planning an event like this for about a year and a half, almost 2 years. And I can't say thank you enough to Epic for allowing us to do this. I literally cannot do this event without their help. It is literally impossible. So as much people want to flack and harsh on Epic, legitimately without them, this would not be happening. So I'm very, very thankful for that. The event itself, the Apex, the general theme and the mentality about it is trying to find the unknown player and see what they do when under the spotlight. The way this is going to work and the way this is kind of themed is we have 3 unique training packs that are going to be released day of that you have 24 hours to complete as fast as possible. And based upon who does that the fastest across all 3 training packs will get invited to a LAN where they will play with some of their favorite content creators and some of the best pros in the world. It's a really cool opportunity, and there's no limitation on it. Literally anybody can sign up, any console, any platform, PC, console, Switch, does not matter. As long as you can stream, so we know you're not cheating with official submissions. We need to be able to, cross-reference the VOD and make sure things check out with our admin team. And you have to be at least 15, just for travel reasons and all the legalities behind flying someone to a LAN and all that kind of stuff. So as long as you're 15 and you have Rocket League and you can stream it and showcase that you are doing this thing live without cheating, you're able to sign up, which I think is a really cool thing. It doesn't matter where you're from, what region, as long as you are in an RLCS eligible region, one of the 7 regions, whether it be NA, EU, APAC, SAM, MENA, OCE. It does not matter where you're playing from as long as you're 15 and you can stream it, you're able to sign up. It's a $10,000 prize pool for the LAN, but the way that qualifiers work is if you have and you fulfill those things, which we'll have a landing page and sign up information and all the details in a future thing. I'll also have links in the description down below where you need to follow. But the biggest thing is on the 15th of November, we are going to go live on stream 3 p.m. Eastern. And what's going to happen is we are going to release a training pack code. That code, you will then go into Rocket League, you put in that code, and you try to complete the 30 shots as fast as possible. It's going to be a unique training pack made by some of your favorite creators in the space. There's going to be 3 different ones, and you just try to speedrun it. You have 24 hours to do it as quickly as possible. Say you hit it and you did it in 3 minutes. Well, now your goal is to do it in 2.5 minutes and slowly work that time down until you feel comfortable with your submission. And you're going to be competing against everybody else at the same time. 24 hours to complete that. The next day, on the 16th, You're going to get a new training pack, new code, new skill challenge. So unique, something different that you haven't seen before. And again, you're going to have to adjust to that challenge and see how fast you can do it. And then you're going to have 24 hours to do that as well. Same thing the following day on that Sunday. So you have 3 days, 3 different training packs, 24 hours to do each. Please don't burn yourselves out. 24 hours is just a formality so we can have all time zones able to play. But the reality is it is a way for us to try to find who is arguably one of the best players in the world. We don't know who it's going to be. I've done these challenges in the past, and sometimes we get some really crazy mechanical players who aren't in the pro scene that surprise us. That's kind of what we're hoping for. We're trying to find this diamond in the rough that we've never, witnessed before. Sure, pros probably have an advantage, but realistically, I know there is some pretty crazy people that dominate the speedrun stuff that don't get the attention. And once we find out who the best is across all 3, and we find the average placement across all 3, that individual is going to be invited to a LAN with biggest creators, biggest pros, and a live event where we are going to do God knows what. It is going to be goofy. It's going to be fun. We're trying to recreate the BTS Gold Rush and pay respects to the origins of what is, in my opinion, one of the favorite events of the year. And unfortunately, they're no longer with, but BTS Gold Rush type vibes, very IRL, personality driven, really, really fun. While Rocket League is what is bringing us together, the goal is to have fun and to bring these moments that have been missing so much from Rocket League. So this event, while it is cool and the whole point of the Apex competing at the pinnacle at the top, the upper echelon, and trying to find that person, we also want to have a lot of fun. We want to showcase personalities. We want to find ways to make moments that people are going to remember and enjoy and look forward to. After all that's said and done, we have all the crazy, wacky stuff that is not Rocket League related. We will be doing a 3v3v3 round robin tournament. We'll have more details, and you'll have to tune in to find out exactly what that means. But we're talking custom maps, stuff never seen before. Shout outs to Lethmere for that kind of stuff, which is going to be awesome. And there's $10,000 on the line. Like, again, this has been a lot of work. It's still not done. We're still constantly having meetings and getting everything going. I'm sure I've missed a ton of details. Eventually, I will be able to submit to you guys a landing page, which will have all the details that you need to know specifically, where to submit your times, all that kind of stuff that I'm leaving out of this video. But I've already been ranting too much, and I'm sure I'm forgetting about a bunch. But I am so happy to say the Apex featuring Rocket League is officially here. I'm so excited to finally announce it. A LAN that is going to be happening with people. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. And I can tell you the long-term goal of this is I want this to be an annual event. I really want us to be able to put this on every single year, something for the Rocket League community to look forward to that doesn't go away. So again, massive thank you to Epic and the Psyonix team. Without them, this literally is not possible. There is no way this could happen. Massive thank you to Lethmere for partnering up with me on this and working diligently for me and him together to make this thing happen. And then shout outs to the tons of people behind the scenes that you guys don't know are working on this. My production team, my project managers, all that kind of stuff. Without their efforts, this isn't a thing. So when I talk about it takes a village for this stuff to happen, I truly mean it. So yeah, if you guys do have additional questions, let me know in the comments down below. I will also be streaming live after this. Ironically enough, we're playing in flip and spin qualifiers on when this video goes live. So hopefully our team qualifies for Paris and we have a double W on the day, but I will be streaming after that's done. Come hang out with us, come ask questions, come talk to us with anything you have, and I'll try to answer to the best of my ability. But with that in mind, description down below, 3 Twitters to pay attention to, mine, Lethemere's, and at the Apex RL. Best place to follow along and see where everything's going down. Highlights, clips, all that stuff will be posted on there as well. Any live updates and some other special things that we haven't talked about yet. So again, appreciate you guys tuning in. Any questions, let me know. As always, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, helps me out greatly. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.